Hello, my friends. I'm Pierre, your host, and we're going to talk about how to open a squart. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'd like to invite you to look at my previous introductory video that I did on the subject of artistic squats, known as squart. So we're going to talk about how to open a squart. So first of all, you have to understand very clearly, why do you want to open a squart? And the reason is extremely simple. Because you need a place to work. You need a place to create. It's your God-given right to be able to work. You have to understand that very clearly. That has to be the prime motivator and the main reason why you want to open a squart. I've used that explanation with judges, with policemen, with lawyers, and they all could understand that. Now, how to open a squart? Carefully. You need to have street smarts, of course. Now, what do I mean by street smarts? Anybody who has traveled around the world knows that there are certain areas at certain times where you don't want to be. You know that sometimes you go into a bar and you see people that are kind of shady, that are looking for trouble. You have to be wise enough to know how to get out of the place. Those are street smarts. So you need that to start off with. Now there are two ways to open a squart. The first one is with a small group of people. And to open it very discreetly. Usually 2 to 4 o'clock in the morning is the best time to go into the place and scout it out. Make sure the building from the outside is going to suit your purposes. You don't want to invest in a building that has a for sale sign or a construction permit sign on it. No, you just want to find an empty boarded up place. So you want to enter without breaking and entering. Wink, wink. So what you want to do is go in through the back door or through a first floor window, something that you can break discreetly and repair afterwards. Once you're inside the place, you scope it out and you see this is going to suit your purposes. What you have to do is change the locks. You have to change the locks so that the next day you can come in, bring in some materials discreetly during the daytime. When I say materials, I usually mean garbage bags, brooms, stuff to clean up the place. Then you have to stay low, be discreet for at least 48 hours. Then if you can, start working, investing, start painting. Because the longer you're there and the more you get involved in that place, the more you're going to feel at home. And the more you feel at home, the more confident you're going to feel. The second way to open a squart is if you are at least 15 to 30 people, to open it with a big bang. Evictions. Yes, evictions. It's a very important step because this beautiful story of artistic squats always ends up with an eviction. The thing to know about that is that the owner is the only person that can get you evicted. The police or the government can't. And for the owner to get you evicted, they have to go through the proper procedures, which is usually getting and acquiring a court order. Now that can take a long time. That can give you breathing space from several months to several years. What we used to do when we'd open up a squat, we'd go and see the head of the police station. We'd go see the man in charge. We would introduce ourselves, tell them that we opened up a squat, who we were, that we weren't thugs or terrorists, but that we needed a place to work. And that helped a lot that when the owner realized his building was squatted and started flipping out and going to the authorities, well, they already knew what was going on and who was there, and they would diffuse the situation. It was very helpful. I'm in the squat movement for the last 24 years. I've been involved in 11 squats probably in my life. Right now I'm in one that is in Nice, France. We've been here for 15 years. Now, the thing you have to remember, it's not the building itself that's important. It's the magic that goes on inside. It's the creativity that you and your friends do inside that place that is wonderful. If you get evicted, it's no big deal. You just go and open another squart. That's how it is in Paris, for example. One squart closes, another one opens. And it's a never-ending cycle. And what we try to do eventually is to legalize the squart by the government. Now I invite you to come and look at my third video, which is about contracts of confidence and trying to legalize the squart that you're in. So look in the description, subscribe to find out when that video comes out, and thanks for watching, and I'll say ciao mes amis.